I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Enter Bruce Lee.
I mean, that's Bruce Lee in a nutshell. Over and over and over, he did the same thing, and it shows in the technique because there's no wasted energy. There's no wasted movements. Everything he does with a purpose. He goes in there with an idea of what he's trying to accomplish, and he gets it done. Bruce Lee is the absolute best. Bruce Lee is the man.
His grappling, his takedown defense figure to be tested here tonight, but there aren't that many guys who are going to want to stand and trade on a napkin in the center of the octagon with the great Bruce Lee.
No, if you're fighting Bruce Lee, you're shooting for takedowns right away.
Bruce Lee, ladies and gentlemen, Bruce effing Lee has graced the octagon. He's ready to fight. Well, as much respect and appreciation as we have for the skill sets of the lower weight class athletes, there is nothing in pro sports quite like a UFC heavyweight championship fight. That is a reality. You've been there, you've done that. Baddest man on the planet putting that very distinction on the line tonight.
Yeah, the champ walks again, and he wears that proudly. Johnny wants to be called the champ. He loves to be called the baddest man on the planet. He is so skilled, he's so dangerous, he's so scary. And he gets up for these types of challenges. He intends to never let go of his belt.
He understands the challenge in front of him here tonight, but he has been forged by this training camp, the championship experience he has accrued, and we'll see if he can lead the way he enters as the greatest heavyweight in the world. So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one. It is the UFC's unofficial home base, T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas, Nevada, and 18,000 plus are expected on hand tonight for what should be an epic UFC fight.
It is going to be a phenomenal fight night in a fantastic arena. T-Mobile Arena, the home of the UFC.
Counter punch is good by Lee. Takedown defense is there. Ooh, pretty good uppercut. Big power shot there. Push kick there to the body. Oh, doing a great job here defensively, and you've got to be of sound defensive mind to set up your counter shots. He is certainly feeling it in this round. Nice counter shot there.
Beautiful job getting those hands up. Very fast leg kick lands for him. Oh, nice takedown defense. They're so evenly matched, and they're going to the attack.
Oh, nice transition there. You call that a reversal?
Yeah, you turn your defense into offense. Defensively, you switch position and you go right on the offensive. That's exactly what he did.
Posture's up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it? And there it is. Another strike on the ground. Gets through. Close guard. Trying for a submission here. Ooh, looks like it might be locked in.
Once he gets you going, he's got so many ways to finish armbars.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up. His work.
Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
A lot of top pressure being applied here.
Oh, right into mount.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly.
Let's go. Move those hips and get up.
Lee getting absolutely worked here from the top. Let's see if there's an uptick in his urgency here as he tries to get back up.
Let's go. Push.
Just over 2 minutes, round one.
Let's work. Come on, I'll stand her up. Let's work.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ. Yeah.
Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots. Nice positional control here. Well, he's avoided a lot of the damage here on the ground. Nicely done with the head movement there.
Not staying still underneath his opponent is allowing him to not get hit with anything too damaging. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job.
And there you go, again, half guard. Getting the mount here.
.45 seconds to go here in round one.
Let's go.
30 seconds now to go in round one.
Nice defense. Nice shots landing from the top position.
Well, how about the movement off of the back? Nice job to avoid the ground and pound here by Lee.
Oh, now he's gonna find himself in a little more danger.
Under the neck. Oh, and now he flattens him out, DC. A couple hooks in. This could be trouble.
Look at all that hip pressure he has into his opponent's back. Now he'll start to rain down brutal ground and pound.
And you better intelligently defend here. This could be the beginning of the end. Horn sounds for the end of round one.
All right, buddy, take a seat. That was awesome. Everything you're doing is great. You really found your rhythm and your distance there. I want you to do more of the same. His hands are getting low, so let's look for him.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round here. All right, here we go as our next round gets underway, and his counter-striking is so good that it gives his opponent pause in terms of getting his own offense going, because as soon as he strikes, he's getting a mouthful of teeth.
Yes, he is a fantastic counter-striker. John, he has an ability to see what you're doing and counter it before you even understand what's going. It's in the eyes. It's in the eyes. Watch him. He is watching and processing what's about to happen and countering the moment his opponent tries to attack him. In the half guard.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position.
Oh, nice.
These ground strikes are starting to add up.
Oh, he got to his spot.
Oh, the ground and pound is coming. Good movement to avoid some of that power coming back.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep. Now he's going full mount.
Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. The ground strikes continue to pile up. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does.
In the half guard.
But at least staying busy on the bottom.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. Under 3 minutes here to go, round two. All right, close guard now. You gotta be careful though, he's got a lot of submissions off his back. Oh, Hammer fist here by Lee. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Oh, submission attempt here.
He's fighting. He wants this badly.
Oh, he's in trouble.
But look at the transition to the armbar. What a slick transition from Kimura to armbar attack.
Yeah, briefly went to the north-south. We'll see if he can isolate the arm here.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it, because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively. Oh, good defense, yes. He's got to be careful here.
Arch, a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Well, the right hand has been there at times, not that time. Back and forth we go. Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground, he can fight in the stand-up, but he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good.
Right. This
is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and it is showing in this performance.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Just misses there with the left. 30 seconds to go in this one. So at long last, he finally lands his first takedown after several failed attempts. You knew coming in that he was going to stay committed to the takedown, kept on trying, and finally got him to the ground. All right, trying to pass here, as Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
All right, that's the end of round number 2.
All right, take a seat. Breathe. Deep breaths. Come on, come back to me here. Okay, get some water and listen. You know what you're doing out there. We're working for angle.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the highlights. He has had his kicking game going early and often tonight.
I mean, on point, right? He knew that this was going to be a way for him to take control of this fight. He's used those kicks to really put him out ahead, and I'm not sure if his opponent has the ability to adjust and stop him from landing these over and over.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight.
Oh, nice. Leg kick lands, my favorite strike.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Lee's now switching his stance. Right hook to the head, blocked.
He's got that single collar tie.
Oh, big roundhouse attempt, just misses. Well, he might be working towards an attritive knockout here tonight as he continues to pepper that body. Look at those numbers, bottom of your screen. That has been the most significant stat in this fight. The body strikes landed for this young man, working here towards the best performance of his UFC career.
Nice.
Now he switches his stance again. All right, now a little separation between the two fighters. Straight right hand on the counter is good. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
All right, gets inside, gets the single collar tie here.
Big double leg lever change.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. 3 minutes.
Work. Oh, you gotta be careful there, yep.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Continuing to work out of the half guard. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guards. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys can start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Lee getting worked here from the top. Ground and pound strikes raining down. With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy, trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway. Pretty good position here with the single collar in the clinch. Oh, nice hook work to the body here. Lee's head kick is blocked, so no damage inflicted there.
You know, that's a big thing whenever you're blocking high kicks, man. You cannot just take the brunt of that kick on one arm. You have to get that cross arm to try and guide that kick so you don't take all of it.
Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it. Rips the body there. Closes the gap and gets the single collar tie now. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game plan.
20 seconds left. Oh, big damaging knees here to the body. 10 seconds now to go in the round. Takedown defense holds up.
Does a great job getting out of that clinch position.
All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds.
Put the pressure on. Love the way you're mixing up combinations, just like you drilled in the gym.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. 4th round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality?
These are bad. In a ton of trouble right now. That's how you finish your fight.
Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. Sidekick lands for him there, champ.
A lot of times that is used to manage pace.
And that one certainly found the target.
Oh, back and forth we go.
He didn't like that left hand.
All right, mixing up the leg kicks nicely, and that thigh starting to show some visible signs of bruising now.
You know, you can't even worry about what that high leg kick does now. You have to worry about the dividends that it will pay as we go forward in this fight.
Might be a submission attempt here,
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Lee.
Lands a nice punch from his back.
Oh, and he locks up a triangle now. You set off the top. His go-to submission looks pretty tight to me.
Oh, and if he's got you in there, then you know that you're in a lot of trouble. He's starting to shift.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed. Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position. There it is. Now he's running him out.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body. Oh,
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
All right, feet on the hips here. Ground and pound strike there now.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Oh, that's got to be discouraging if he gets right back up again.
look at the control of the posture as they land that knee.
Right there it is, yet another strike targeting that already bruised area on his body.
Well, you can tell that he had a purpose to come on here, make an investment, and see how it would play out. It seems to be working right now.
Just over 2 minutes now to go.
Oh, nice double leg, yes.
Lee's looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it. Well, the calf kick has effectively changed the game, and I'm not sure he wants to take too many more of those.
Well, you might consider switching stances or something to try to eliminate that attack from coming in his direction.
Oh, you land, I land. Is that what we're doing here? Back to the jab now.
Let your hands go. Let those hands go.
Lands a nice leg kick.
Well, earlier in the round, he clearly got stunned by his opponent, but he just has not responded well at all.
He hasn't responded well. He hasn't gotten himself back going after getting hurt so bad early in the round.
Single collar tie now. Oh, he has landed a high volume of strikes in this round and really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. The striking has been on point every step of the way. Careful to not gas out, but you gotta like the output here down the stretch. Nice short uppercut in the clinch by Lee. Big shots being landed on both sides here. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut is opened up.
Oh, good work with the jab there.
The fighters separate.
Lee going for the leg kick. He does not connect. Oh, he gets the takedown late in the round here. DC, that could be pretty useful when it comes to the scorecards, potentially.
Very useful when it comes to the scorecards, but also a testament to his conditioning and his cardio to still be throwing takedown attempts at the end of rounds instead of when he's fresh.
Lee's in half guard. Horn sounds for the end of round 4.
Also, last round, you have to stay on the feet. That's your strong point. Avoid the takedown. You know what he's going to do, and that's going to make it easy for us to avoid.
Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round. All right, here we go. Whoa!
Oh, my goodness.
Superman punch lands. All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, blood's in the water. You got to go get it. You got to go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him.
Useful hook there. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Got the single collar tie. Takedown defense holds up.
Look at the investment that this young man is making to the body with those strikes.
Looking to land the right hand, he misses. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And now some separation. Oh, beautiful jab there by Lee.
Does a great job of getting that leg kick to the target.
Yeah, he's got to. He's got to start checking kicks.
Let me see that hook now.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Oh, short uppercut in the clinch by Lee.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
All right, late in the fight now, he needs a finish or he's going to lose this fight tonight. We'll see if he goes for it.
I mean, he's got to pull out all the stops. There is no more strategy. There is no more time to try to set up a punch. You got to just start letting everything fly.
Trying to...
Big right hand. He's hurt bad.
Nice defense there. Huge block.
Let's go. You can do this. Keep going forward.
Trying to stay in this fight. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Straight right hand, no good. Under 2 minutes now to go in the fight. Nice jab.
All right, take your time. Take your time. Relax. Breathe.
Switch kick lands by Lee.
When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
He's got a good left hand, there it is. A little single collar tie there. Man, his jab is good, there it is.
Nice block.
One minute to go in the fight. The right hand just misses. Oh, beautifully placed with that lead hook by Lee. Just out of range with that right hand.
Great takedown defense right now by the champ.
30 seconds now to go in the fight. All right, so now blood is a factor.
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
There's some separation. Final seconds of the fight. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 48-47, and 49-46. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world,